اوكي. هول هن هول هن آه شو اسمه top questions 33 و 34 for physics algebra. آه أول شي 33. A cyclist at the race on the start line at t equals 0 seconds the start gun is fired. Okay, determine the instantaneous acceleration at time equals 2 seconds. يعني هون بدهم acceleration هون. Okay, well, since it's a straight line, okay, you can just take the slope of the line. So you can take the slope from point 5 comma 10 on, that's 0.8 comma 0, and you find the slope, which is 10 over 4.2, which is 10 divided by 4.2. It's 2.38. Is that correct? uh no, 2.4. How did I get 2.4? Yeah, I got 2.4. Yeah, you get 2.38, which is rounded to 2.4. Okay, that's for part A. Part B, how do I? Oh, okay. Part B, determine the distance covered by cyclists in the first 10 seconds. To find the distance on a VT graph, you take the area. Okay, the area of the graph. So you take the area from over here, connect it, and there you go. This is the shape. It's a trapezoid. Okay, and you know the area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 over 2 times the height. So base 1 is over here, which is from, this is at 0.8, and it's not at 1. This is at 0.8, just like, so you know. They won't bring it this precise in exams, يعني هيك. Just letting you know. So it's going to be from 0.8 to 10, which is 9.2, plus base 2, which is from 5 to 10, so plus 5 over 2 times the height, which is uh, 10. You solve this, you get 71. Okay, you get 71 meters. Don't forget the units, please. Okay, and then part C, an obstacle 25 meters ahead of the cyclist makes him brake urgently. Assume the deceleration of the cyclist is constant, whatever. Okay, determine the reaction time based on the cyclist, from the cyclist, based on the graph. Okay, look. When they say reaction time, it basically means how long does it take for him, يعني, uh, to, what do you call it? How long does it take for the cyclist to start moving? Okay, when they're saying reaction time, in this case, they're saying the reaction to the sound of the gun. You know, at the start of the race, the gun is fired. So if you see here, there's a 0.8 second period where he's not moving. This is the period of when the gun is being fired. So his reaction time is 0.8 seconds. So 0.8 seconds. Okay. I is a bit trickier. They're saying complete the graph, يعني, to describe the motion of the cyclist if he managed to stop just before hitting the obstacle and explain the answer. Okay, هن قالوا إن over here. Okay, the guy now, he sees an obstacle, يعني a big rock in front of him by 25 meters. Okay, so obviously it's gonna make him brake urgently, so he stops. But obviously he's not gonna go straight away down. No, because like we said, there's gonna be a reaction time, like over here. And نحن we determined that this guy's reaction time is 0.8 seconds. So before drawing our graph all the way down, we have to put and no, he waits for 0.8 seconds because his reaction time over here is 0.8 seconds. Okay, هلا 0.8 seconds. نحن we have 25 meters ahead, right? طب if you're going at a velocity uh, of 10, or at a velocity of 10, okay, velocity is 10, and the time for 0.8 seconds. How much is the distance? You know, or displacement, say displacement, distance, whatever. You know, velocity is displacement over time. So displacement is velocity times time, yeah? So it's gonna be 10 times uh, 10 times 0.8, which is 8 meters. So in this 0.8 seconds, he was still moving at 10, because we said it took him 10 seconds. Sorry, it took him 0.8 seconds before he started moving. So that means he traveled in this 0.8 seconds 8 meters. So هلا the obstacle isn't 25 meters away, it's 17 meters away. نحن هلا we have to brake, okay? We have to brake uh, at a rate so we reach 0 in 17 meters. The way they did it in the solution, إنه يعني what line to draw, is they calculated the time. So what's the time needed to stop 17 meters from 10 meters per second? Because remember, we're at 10 meters per second. طب okay. هنا the way they did it is they drew any line, okay, and they said let's use it to find the area of this triangle. You know that the area will be the distance. ونحن عطونا distance he is 17. How did we get 17? Because it's here. The object is 17 meters. Okay. The height of the triangle obviously هتكون 10. The height will be 10. Why? Because نحن we're at 10 meters per second. فنحن what do we need? We just need the base, which in this case is the time. Okay? We know that the triangle is base times height over 2. The base in this case is the time times the height, which we said is 10, over 2 equals how much? It equals the distance. And نحن we said the distance is 17, for this area should be equal to 17. For how do you find t? You just substitute t equals 170, no, sorry, t equals 34 divided by 10, so t equals 3.4 seconds. So هلا, what do you do on your graph? You go to your graph. Now we know t is 3.4 seconds. You go to right now at 10.8. Add 3.4, it's gonna be 13.8, 14.2. So over here at 14.2. And what do? You just connect these two هيك with a ruler. And if you write this on your graph, you get correct. Okay? And just say no to explain your answer. You just show your work. Say no, this is the area, and the area, no, this triangle, the area of it will be equal to the distance. So BH over 2, base times height over 2 should be equal to 17. Okay? And substitute the base with the time and the height with 10 over 2 equals 17, and you get, just show your work and show your work. هن what they did is they said the cyclist moves with 10 meters per second. He stops for 0.8 seconds, covering 8 more meters like we did. Then the cyclist has to rest upon 17 meters. And then he said area, whatever. Okay, so the car comes to rest. They're saying at what time does it come to rest? At 14.2. Okay, I don't know if they asked what time it comes to rest. Yeah, I didn't ask. Let's just say it comes to rest at 14.2. يعني just to be safe. Okay, this is 34. Between time 0 and time 2 seconds, the pedestrian stands still at 1 meters and he doesn't move for 2 seconds. Then he starts to walk at 1 meters per second for 4 seconds. فهن إذا قالوا he's walking in the negative direction for 1 meter per second, ف شو اسمه, in order to find the distance, we have to do, since it's 1 meter per second for 4 seconds, you know, شو اسمه, velocity equals displacement over time. For displacement, how do you find the distance? It's vt. Okay, so 1 times 4, which is 4 meters. فنحن, let's look at it like this. We're standing at x equals 1 for 2 seconds. فهون 0 1. ففيك ترسمها, يعني you can draw it. Here's 0 seconds. Let's say here's 1. Say 1 2 3 4. Oh, here's 2 seconds. هاي 1 هاي 1. Okay, فنحن we stayed at x equals 1 for 1, 2. Let's see, here's 1. Since we remained at x equals 1 for 2 seconds from 0 to 2, Hector, so from 0 to 2. One on my scale is too big. Let me put, here's 1 and here's 2. Okay, Hector, so this is staying at x equals 1. بعدين قلنا انه the guy he started going in the negative direction for 4 seconds. يعني until he reached for 4 seconds يعني 3 4 5 6. He started going in the negative direction at 4 meters per second. And we calculate that distance to be 4 meters. So يعني he went down 4 meters. So it's going to become negative 1 هيدي negative 2 هيدي negative معناتها 1 to negative 3. فنزل هون to 6 negative 3 over here like this. But if you draw this on your graph, you're gonna get correct. Then they say calculate the speed in the interval 0 seconds, 6 seconds. But to find the speed from 0 seconds to 6 seconds, you look at the x of 6 seconds, you look at the x of 0 seconds. You know, x final is x initial, time final minus time initial. الفاينل هي هون at 6 negative 3 ف negative 3 minus initial which was 1 على time final which is 6 minus 0. So it's here negative 4 over 6. ف negative 4 over 6 it's here negative 1.67. I think that's the answer. Where is it? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 0.8 how did I get 1.67? Negative my fault. Negative 0.67. But why is the answer positive? Distance. They want speed. Okay. Yeah, speed. They want speed. Average speed. Since they want speed, you take the absolute value, which is 0.67, and don't forget to put meters per second. Okay, then they say at time 6 seconds, he starts to slow down, coming to rest at 9 seconds. Okay, calculate the average acceleration between time 6 seconds and time 9 seconds. Okay, يعني هون at 6 seconds he started slowing down until he reached 0 at 9 seconds. Okay, فهن بدهم what's the average acceleration? Average acceleration is velocity final minus velocity initial على time final minus time initial. The final velocity, since we're coming to rest, it's gonna be 0. The initial velocity كانت نحن هلا we were at negative لا we were at 1. Why not 0.67? Because look, we reached, remember, 1 meters per second from part B or part A or whatever this part was. We reached 1 meter per second. فنحن هلا over here we're at 1 meters per second. ف 0 minus 1 over the time final, which is 9, minus the initial time, which is 6. You get 1 over this negative, no, 1 over 3, which is 0.33. Is this correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Meters per second squared. Always the unit. You have to put the unit. Okay. So this is your acceleration. Okay. Then they say draw this on the graph, right? Yeah, they say draw it on the graph. Uh, is this? Yeah. They say now draw it on the graph, but now it's not an xt, it's a vt graph. Okay. Let's look at it like this. نحن at the start, I think we went moving at the start. Yeah. نحن we started with not moving. But if we're not moving the first 2 seconds, معناتها here we're staying at a velocity of 0. 1, 2, 2. First 2 seconds, since we're not moving, معناتها velocity 0. Okay? Velocity 0. Since we're not moving. بعدين we increased until we said velocity of 1 meters per second, right? 1 meters per second. So we went up, I think, let me just make sure. Why is it negative 1? Yeah, negative 1, because we said in the negative direction, in the negative. فبننزل هون 0. Okay, then we said at we reached uh 6 seconds when we went not straight down, but it went down to -1, -1. For how long? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 6 seconds over here. That's 6. Okay, right now we're at -1. بعدين شو صار? Then we said it starts to slow down, coming to rest slowly. Slow down, not straight away. He's slowing down شوي شوي. Coming to rest at time 9 seconds. يعني at time 9 seconds, which is a 7 8 9. يعني هون he started to slow down. What do? You just connect it like this. I think this is correct. Yeah, it's correct. That's it. يعني that's it. أول شيء we started at 0 because we weren't moving. Then after that we said 1 meters per second in the negative direction, so it goes down to -1 for 4 more seconds until we reach 6 seconds. Okay, and then we said he started slowing down until he reached 0 slowly. Okay, so we start decelerating straight line like this. Okay, like this بنكون خلصنا I think 34 مظبوط. هون هن التوب questions 33 34. Thank you for watching. Sorry طولت عليكم شوي. Thank you for watching.